Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. My voice is audible to you, everyone. Shall I start the session? So today I'm trying my best because I'm not feeling well, but I'll try to take more time. If suppose in between, suppose if I'm getting some stuck in between the session, probably we will take tomorrow as well. But today I'll start the session. Okay. So if suppose if you are getting any problem, please message me in chat or any questions. So um, last Sunday we have taken for loop, right? So that is the important that we are going to take. Sorry. So Sunday in that we have taken the for loop as well as some if else condition as well. So we have done some operations as well, right? So if I'm taking the sum, if I have done any exercise, then definitely you have to use that one, right? So you have to use the if else condition. You have to use for loop. So I don't know what you have done. Have you done any exercise in the group? Yes, if you have done exercise. So let's start the Sunday work. See, last Sunday we have seen 2 points: the for loop as well as for loop as well as if else condition. Right. So these 2 points are important. The first point is that how do I execute the for loop? So many examples and so many questions always arise when for loop will be there. Why we always think about looping structure is nothing but if you want to execute multiple times any condition, any function, any statement multiple times, then definitely we can use for loop. If suppose I'm discussing about the difference between the for loop or if else condition, see what I'm saying. If I'm discussing about difference between the looping structure as well as the if else condition, you have to think always the difference. For loop is nothing but execution of any condition multiple times, and if else condition is a conditional statement. So I thought if I execute the for loop now, so what will be the position? See, if I pass here for loop syntax, in the last Sunday we have seen some operations as well, but when I go more and more deeper, then definitely it gets a little bit tough. For x in, suppose I want to print a 10 numbers. So you know that if I want to print 10 numbers, I have to pass what? Which function I have to pass here? Can anyone? Is it correct? No. Which function we have to use? There we have a range function. In the range function, you can pass the 10, 20, something. See, once again, I'm telling you this session is for the last Sunday revision. Right. So if I pass colon, if I make check, wait, for x in a range 10. print x. So definitely you will get an answer of 0 to 9. Maximum people say is why to use a range function. See, whenever you want to execute whenever you want to execute any function, any statement 10 times, 20 times, but on the basis of your numeric values. So what you have to do? You have to do a value like a numeric value you have to add. Suppose if I do like this one for x1 in suppose without range, if I'm passing here 5 only and colon. So you guys are thinking about whatever the content I'm passing into the uh, and happy. Okay, so this is my string. So what do you think? This will print 5 times or not? No. Why this is happening? Because if you execute, the int object is not iterable, he says. But if suppose if I pass a here, check the error. Name a is not defined. So this is the difference we got here. So you cannot pass directly any numeric value, any string value directly. If you want to execute, you have chance to execute like this one. Suppose for x in range, you just pass it down there 5, then colon, then you just print anything 5 times. I am happy. Check out. So this is the difference. But always think about that. The for loop contains the colon, and whenever I enter here, you have to mention all the data in between the for loop only. I'm doing like this. If I execute this one, definitely will get a error. What is the error name? That is an indentation error. So indentation error, why comes? Because you are not putting all the statements, all the content in between the for loop. If you want to put into the for loop, then you have to just execute like this. But the next thing that I want to execute like this one, what will be happen when I pass here ABC? So for X in ABC, if I execute, definitely he will say the name ABC is not defined. But if you want to work with the something like a double quote, then definitely he will print the 3 times. Why? Because he execute this statement, this function, how many times? 3 times. Why? Because A will go first, B will go second, and C will go here. So the count of string, that much time this function, this statement will execute. But the second point, if you pass here 1, 2, 3, is it execute 6 times? Can anyone there? Can anyone give me an answer this one? Is it execute 6 times? Yes, because if I just execute, whenever you pass any value, see what I'm passing here, underscore. Okay, if I execute, this is become a 7 times. Why? Because you are putting all the data in between the double quote. So it is kind of string. But the point is that what will be there for x uh, range in between, suppose like 7 times you have to execute, you can pass into the range, and you just make it like this. Hello. Okay, so this is 7 times, and this is also a 7 times execution, because this is the difference between that. If you want to execute with the string, you can pass string here. If you want to execute with the range, with the numeric value, you can put like this. This is the difference between the for. See, the major point, if suppose if you think like this one, suppose a is there, colon is there, and print like this one, and if I pass mouse is nice like this one. Okay, and if I like a is equals to 10, so a is equals to 10 I am passing, but here I am passing a. If I execute this one, definitely you will get another one here. I'm giving you multiple options, multiple types of problem statements here. a is equals to 10 I have done, then also he is getting the issue. So that what I have to do to the solving this problem, I'll use here x in range mean. In the range, I'll have to pass a. So in the print, I'll pass here x. See what I'm passing here? So not I'm passing x, then also I will pass here I am with the pass here the x. So I would like to check which value is entered into the x. So I'll pass here a is equals to 5. If I execute this one, check out what will be there. So you guys are thinking about when I entered here for x in a, when I enter for x in a, then what happens here? Mouse is nice. But what will be there? There is a string like this one. If I pass 10, then definitely it's become an int object is not iterable. But when you pass into the range, then that is a become a iteratable value like this one. Mouse is nice. Are you getting a point, everyone? This is easy, no? When we do the exercise on it with the for loop, then it looks very easy. But the logic we have covered here. But when we go for the implementation of any program, then what will happen? If you want to take 10 times, or suppose if you want to take 2 times inputs, then what will happen? If for x in range, I want to take 3 times. Okay, see, one input is there, no, a is equals to int. So I'll take a input like a, this is for the, this is for addition. Okay, enter the value. Okay, enter the value. P is equals to int into the bracket input, enter the bracket, enter the value. So I'm taking this as 3 times. Once I execute, suppose if I pass here like I am no, this is addition. Okay, this is addition. Yeah, Sunday repeat class is there, sir, because every Friday we'll take a Sunday's repeat class. Yeah, sure. So this is an addition. So addition, you have to just pass it down the a plus b, and if I execute, just check out what will happen. This one. Okay. So what I have to do, just check out. Suppose 10, 20, and 30, because it is executing a 2 types. That is why 10, 11, 22, 33, and 33 plus 11, that is in 44. It's become very easiest work that when we use the for loop. But just check out why this is for loop is making some difference. If suppose if I use this code, suppose pass it down there without for loop I am using, what will happen? It's never be able to pass multiple times. So 10 and 20, 22, that is nothing but 32. So instead of, if you want multiple times, you have to put this condition into the for loop, no? Right. So see, not only we have to discuss this for loop with the this regular factors, we can add here list. We can do the operations on the list as well. How to take uh, how to put a list in for loop, that is also we are going to take. for loop, right? And next one, I will execute here one thing, one thing, how to use, how to put list in for loop, how to use insert, append, suppose delete function. That is also important here. So guys, it is not a part of for loop. Means only execution of time, that is multiple times. But suppose if I want to execute a multiple times, then when I want to use this uh, for loop functions, for loop operations, then how do I use? Check out the for x in. I'll use here city name. Okay, colon is there and print. So I'll print here x. And that is the only thing I will take here. But what I'm going to do, city is equals to into the bracket. I'll pass here Pune. I'll pass Mumbai. I'll take also USA country's name as well. Australia, Dubai, India, and India, and another one, last one I'll take here. That is and UK. Okay, okay. So if I pass this city list into the for loop, what will be the my answer? Pune, Mumbai, USA, Australia, like this. Because when I pass the city, definitely the Pune will goes into the X and that will print. Mumbai will goes into the X, that will print. USA goes into the X, that will print. But the point is that if I use only and only a string here, name of Pune with the colon of print, I'll pass here x1. I'll pass here x1 and execute. Check out what will. This is my single string and this is my collection of strings, right? So when we put collection of string cities into the X, definitely it works as a collection of cities works as a checkout. Whenever I pass not only like a city's names or suppose 100, it works like this. But when I pass the cities and I put city into that, it will get like this. But not a concept like this one. Means I'm not thinking about the. It is very easy to take city into the X and it looks like an easy. But I will take this one once again. You know what I'm going to do? I'll once I get, see what I'm saying. Once I get Pune, I'll store into the. Once I get the Pune, I'll store into the list. Once I get the Mumbai, store into the list or delete into the list. So some kind of operations will be there, no? Some kind of thinkings means some kind of list operations also there. So not the fact of forex in city is working easily, but the fact about the functions, the operations, how we are using. So let's check out how it works. Okay, see the for x in city. I'm doing like this one. Check out what will be the factor here. If suppose if see if else condition I'm passing here. Once I covered this point, definitely I will go with the if else condition, and definitely you will get easily that how the if else condition use, how the if else condition works. So if city equals to in the double quote USA also there, then what will happen? Then I say I say I got USA. Okay, colon is compulsory. And colon is not means it's in double quote. No, it's become a string. Whatever the content you are passing, no, it's become a string. So you can pass slash underscore or something. It will work as a string. If I pass here, suppose comma, and what the city that gets here, that is a city. Now check out what will be there. If I execute this much code, what I have done, I added for x in city. When this for loop is going to execute, that time city will contain Pune here. So current value of x who is Pune. Pune is equals to USA. Then I got a USA. Definitely means if suppose Pune is equals to USA, then definitely it will not goes into the this condition. But continuously I'm not adding here any else statement. So what will happen if I execute no? Check out what will happen. Hmm, not getting any kind of answer here. What happened? Oh, sorry. My mistake is there. Instead of passing city, I have to pass x. See what I'm saying? Instead of passing city, I have to pass here x. Why? Because city is goes into the x and x will be there. Because current value of x is Pune no. So when I pass the city here, so x is equals to USA means Pune is equals to USA. No, then definitely it will not show anything. Till the Mumbai will go here. Mumbai is equals to USA. No, but when enters USA, no. So USA is equals to USA. Yes, I got a USA. When I execute this code, definitely I'll get I got a USA. See, I have to remove this city and pass the X. So definitely I'll get who will be the entered person into the for loop. Let's check out. USA, I got a USA. This is the easiest work we have to learn, right? This is the easiest work. But the point is that is not a point of city is equals to Pune, Mumbai, USA. Actually checking every stages of the work. Every stages. It's not like that, right? But the point is now check out else condition how it works. I'll copy this code or I'll make one more here. Sorry, print. Check out and Pune is entered into the X. No, what will happen here? Pune is equals to USA. Print I got USA, right? Else condition I never got in USA. So whenever the condition is false, definitely the that character, that variable will be entered here. This condition is false, it will goes into the else condition. Check out else colon now. What will happen? This one is also this one is only happened, but this twos and this twos, this fours will not. So that time I'm not adding here x, and that's it. Wait, I got I never got in USA. This is I'll pass here kind of words. This is not USA. This is not. Check out. You got a USA. So whatever the thing you are passing into the frame function, this one. But now check out the one thing. If move forward, okay. See what I'm saying. If I move forward or x1, okay, in I'll pass here city only. Okay, once again I'm taking the city from the this one. So what will be the concept here? What will be the concept? Now check out what I'm going to do here. That is a very interesting thing. If when I got Dubai, when I got Dubai here, see Dubai, Poland, he has to store this value into another list so that I'm taking new variable as a list. So this is my blank list. Okay, this is my blank list. So once I got Dubai, I will store into where? I will store into where? New. So x1 dot append into the bracket, I'll take what? I'll pass here not an x1, I'll pass here new, because you have to append all the data whatever it may be into the new here. And now I'm passing here x1. So once this condition is true, that will be stored into the this blank list. So let's check out it is working or not. Okay, first I'll check works or not. So now I'm printing the new. If I execute, will gotten Dubai. Where check out what I'm going to do here. This is my new list. Execute. Now check out what will happen here. Check out this is my new list Dubai I got. But the not only the point of getting the Dubai here, but the point is that I will do one operation. I'll pass here two operations like I want to do when I got Dubai, I will take a two people's name. Okay, what I'm saying, I want to take two people's name. So check out what will happen. Add name. Okay, add name equals to input into the bracket, enter two names, enter first name. Okay. I'll do one thing here, a1 and b1. Okay, two people's name input. So I'll tell you how to do a code reduce concept here now. This is some second, this is some kind of tricky concept I'm telling you now. Check out. Okay, a and b. So what I'm going to do, I'll do one blank list, another one user names equals to blank names. Okay, here what I'm going to do, a1 gets the data that will be stored into where, a1 gets the data that will be stored into the user underscore names, because when city gives us all the cities, means gives us all the cities and countries, x1 will contain so whatever the data will comes into this city for loop. That time what will happen, whatever the data contains by the this for loop, the x1 will get, then x1 will compare with the Dubai. So what the next step, once I got the Dubai, I have to do these merge operations. So you know what is the major this concept behind that? If you think about Facebook login, right? So once you logged in successfully, definitely you will get notifications, messages, your posts, your videos like that, right? So what is the exact meaning of that? Once I once I pass the proper inputs, then definitely I will ready to use all the factors. This is the main logic behind the logic login function. Even suppose whenever you do the job applications, that time also the same process will be applicable. So once you do the login operations successfully, definitely this if else condition gives us a right to access all the data, right? So now, so A1 usernames dot append A1 user names dot append A2. Okay, so print my users. Okay, comma. What I have to add here? User underscore names. So once I execute this one, definitely x1 is equals to Dubai. Once I get this condition, definitely it's become a executable. Check out. See, he got the Dubai. What I'm saying, Pune he checks not. Can't understand this one. Wait, I will tell you. Don't worry, I will explain this one. I'll pass here else condition. This is not Dubai. Okay, now see. What is the problem statement here, right? We are discussing about problem statement. I have taken two blank lists, that is a new, and second one is a usernames. City Pune Mumbai USA means city contains the some part of cities like countries as well as the city names for x1 in a city. What is the main thing here? Definitely, this is the condition. This condition is true. Cities gives us all the Pune, Mumbai, USA like that. This is true. But when Pune will goes here, no. Pune is equals to Dubai, yes or no? No. Mumbai goes here. Mumbai is equals to Dubai or no? Till the when he never gets the Dubai, till now he shows us a no, and he passes the else condition. This is not Dubai. But when you think about Dubai and Dubai X1 gets the Dubai, Dubai is equals to Dubai. This condition is true. When condition is equals to true, the new list is containing X1. That Dubai will goes into the new list. That will be stored into the new list. So once he gets to Dubai, he will move forward and tells us print this is my new list, means we have to print this new list. But as soon as that, we have to add two peoples from the Dubai. So I will take enter the first name from suppose Dubai. Is it correct now? Right. And second person from Dubai. Right. So once he gets to Dubai, definitely he fire the two conditions like two line of code. Two lines means inputs. Okay. When he hits the A1 and B1, he takes the two inputs like suppose Abhay enter and Amit enter. Okay. Now we are getting some issues here. check out what will be the, sorry, actually I have to pass here B2, B1, sorry, because I want to store A1 into the username and B1 into the username. Let's check out what will be executed now. See what happens here. Why this is coming now? Because, are you getting a point? Why this is coming? But I will make some check out. First, here Pune will goes no. Check out. First, Pune will goes into the X1. Pune is equals to Dubai. No, then this condition will be printed. This is not Dubai. Then Mumbai will goes into the Mumbai is equals to Dubai. No, then he goes into the else condition. Now let me know. Are you getting this point? Yeah, this is little bit tricky, but what I have done here, I have added here two lists, one for country name, second for username. Now let's check out the new dot append x1. When I got a Dubai, when condition is satisfied, x1 will be stored into the new and then printed by this one line. Okay. Now I have just added the line of this one. After this, I will get the name. I'll add here one name by with checkout. Checkout, I got the line here because of this one. This makes the difference here. And once again, I'm adding here A1 values and B1 values. Suppose I'll add here Abhay and Amit. No, this is the I got the Abhay and Amit into store because A1 stored into the username, B1 stored into the username. Now let me know, is it correct? Are you getting my point here? The point is now, you know what actually, I can make this for loop more complicated. How? Because I want to take multiple, I want to take multiple names, but I have mentioned normally here. Right? Normally means I never use here for loop. So is it possible to use for loop in if else condition? Can anyone? So so just check out what I'm going to do. See for for x2 in a range into the bracket 2. Okay. So how many times I want that input A1 and B1? Two times. Print. I'll do here. I'll take one thing, name, colon, sorry, like this one list, right? And name dot append into the bracket. Um, I would like to take only one because I have added there one. No? I have putting a range function. No? Just I have added. So no need to take the multiple a1 and b1. Just adding here a1. Then check out what will happen here. Name check out. This is the way. This is the way we can get the Amar and Abhay. So this is then for loop. No, this is why I get the two times. No? So same code I'm copying this one and putting down into where I have to add here this one, right? Now check out, is he taking two values or not? Okay, let's check out. Um, Amar, sorry, are you getting? Are you getting a point? This one, how what happens here? I have added range. If I pass here 5, then definitely he will take up 5 times. If I passed 100, he will take a 5. But what happens here? When Dubai gets, then and then only you will have to add range 5. But when I pass the Pune's condition is not satisfied. Once I get to Dubai, then and then only you can applicable for this process. Are you getting a point, everyone? Is it correct now? It looks like an easy now. The for loop and if else condition. Now let's check out one thing. Now we'll go some basic if else condition. Basic. And I will move this if else condition towards the what I'm saying. I will move this basic condition towards the some tricky programs. So let's check out what will happen. You know that uh, you know that if x is equals to suppose if I'm passing like I'll pass some city names. Okay, so I'll take one city USA. Okay, and colon is there. Now check out x will be printed and x is equals to double quote USA. Now please let me know, is it possible the print will print means this print function will print x, yes or no? What do you think? I have added, see what I'm saying. I have added x is equals to USA and USA is equals to USA. Then it is possible to print x. Let's check out what will happen. Let's check out. See. This is USA. USA. I got a USA. He says that I got means this is a become a condition is satisfied. So you guys are thinking how it is possible to get a means how he gets that USA. See, we have stored one variable into the X. That is nothing but USA. USA is nothing equals to USA. So once I get the USA is equals to USA, definitely it shows like this is USA. So guys, I think if I move towards the value like suppose y is equals to like 1 2 3 4 and if y equals to 1 2 3 4, is it it gives the answer? I got the y. Can anybody? Is it possible to get this answer? Y is equals to 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4. Yes or no? This question is very tricky because in the interview sessions, definitely you will get in this type of questions when they comes into the technical. So why this is happening here? See, if I execute this one, definitely you will not get any error. Why? Not getting any error, but if you pass here else condition, then definitely it gives us this is not y. Check out, this is not a y. Why this is become a numeric and this is as a string. We are adding this one as a double quote means as a string. If you pass here like this one, then definitely I got the y like this one. But if you change, then definitely it becomes a change, not an issue. Definitely, right? So we can take this values of the user as well. See, put into the bracket and the value. Okay, if I execute, check out 1 2 3 4. Okay, if I enter this one, can you guys give me the answer? He shows yes or no. No. Okay, check out. I got the yes. Why? Because whenever the input takes from the user, it becomes a string. So you haven't compared or converted that value into the y. So how it possible? So if suppose if I make like this one, if I make like this one, check out what will happen here. And 1 2 3 4. Now it becomes the numeric. So he will add this is not in y. What the point now? Is it correct? So now it's not like that you have to use in else conditions easily. The way I'm using. If you make more complex, if you make more strategically, then what will happen? See, I want to choose some countries. I'll use a com and I'll pass it down there into some country names, India and Dubai, so Dubai, Australia, USA, Japan. First one is an okay. Okay. There we have 6 cities, countries. If I choose to compare this con equals to like pass Japan, okay, Poland. and if I pass here, like I got the Japan. Okay. So can anybody tell me, is it possible to print I got the Japan? Yes or no? If I execute this one, yes. If I execute this one, just check out what will happen. He never gives any kind of answer. Why? Because he is not taking any kind of values. Con is becomes a list no. If I put here else statement and passing down there like print, this is not like that. This is not. Okay, I'll just pass it down. This is not. Just check out what will happen. This is not. Why this is happening? Because it's getting as a list. So converting the list into the if else condition, you have to use for loop the way we have used previously. Alright, are you getting the point? Converting list. If for x in, uh, I'll pass here con colon, uh, I'll do one thing print, not in print actually, I'll use here if x equals to, I'll pass here Japan, Japan colon. Now tell me, is it possible to print I got the Japan? Yes or no? Because what happens here, when con gives you all the data, then definitely he checks with the x, right? Con first enters here who? X. Then second who enters? The first who enters? India, right? So let's check out what will happen here. So I would like to work with this one. So I'll take this one, take this one, and I'll do one thing. I'm going to check x. This line is for this one, and Japan is for the x. If you pass down else condition, colon, and print, what will happen? Check out. This is not Japan. Okay. This is not. This is not. I'll pass this comment. Okay. So this is other cities. Check out. The India will goes into the for loop, and India is comparing with the Japan. No, then else condition will satisfy. Then Dubai is comparing with Japan. Then wrong. Australia with the Japan, then wrong. This is also the case. But when Japan will goes into the this loop, Japan is equals to Japan, then definitely show the I got the Japan like this one. So it seems like a list as well as the if you take um, if you take any string, then also it works. For suppose if I take A is equals to double quote, I am happy. Okay, now for x in A, if x equals to double quote h colon print I a hi. Can anybody tell me, is it possible to print h a hi? Is it possible to print AI? Yes or no? Yes. Just check out AI. So why this is happening? The difference between the list as well as this string, there is a little bit tricky. So if you pass else condition colon print, it's wrong. Check out. But when he got the H, then definitely he will say hey hi. So always think about it. Not only this con function, this is then become a list like that. You can use with the for loop of this one. So how many times you want to execute, that much time this will execute. But now we have done the work with the looping structure like combination. But now we have to discuss with some other examples like I will tell you one thing. If x is equals to Dubai and y is equals to mm, suppose Sahil. Okay, colon is compulsory. Print. Uh, I got place and thing. Okay, this is my message. So whenever x is equals to Dubai and y is equals to Sahil. Okay, so is it possible to take this one? Can anybody tell me? Can we get the answer? I got new place as a print. Let's check out what will happen. Yes, I appreciate your answers. You are giving some answer like this one. I got the new place. See what happens here. X is equals to Dubai and y is equals to Sahil. It is nothing but he checks the string. If I make a some kind of changes like 1, Dubai 1 and Sahil 1, then and then only what the AND condition says, it must be the both condition will be satisfied. Both condition will be true, then and then only I will print the I got the place. Just check out. Not y is not showing because x Dubai and y is equal to Sahil is not correct. Sahil is correct, but Dubai is not correct here. So this is the difference that I got into where this one. If suppose print in the print, if I make like this one, I am different. Okay, I'm a different. If I execute this one, definitely I will get an answer of I am different. Why? Because this condition is not satisfied. And then if I pass or condition here, what will happen? Execute it. I got the new place. This is the main thing that I got. This is the main. I think this is the way we can execute the if else condition and problem condition. Are you getting in the point, everyone? Right? Today, I will cover up this session till the another 130 minutes because I'm feeling a little bit weak. That is why I'm not taking that much time. But 30 minutes I will take extra. Hope you guys are there and understanding this point. I'm my best here, but I'll take a 30 minutes extra so you can understand my situation. Okay, so so now uh, I'll go with the some little bit deeper into the if else condition. Let's check out what it will be the concept. We have seen list operations. Can anybody tell me list operations? What kind of operations we have taken? Can anybody? Append, insert, and pop, remove, and pop function also we have taken, right? So if I'm using these operations with the if else condition, what will happen? Right? This is the main thing. So I got the so many answers here. I'll copy this one. Okay. Just check out list operations with, for, and else condition. Okay. I have taken this con as a country list. Now let's check out. We have done which operation? Which operation we have done? Append. Now we are going to do one thing. I want to take that for loop first, right? Because we cannot do like this one. X con like this. We cannot take, right? Suppose if I'm passing a US Australia and colon is that, what will be there? Hmm, what else? Screen is visible to you. No. Print. Hi. Just check out. No, nothing, any kind of answer we are getting here. Why? Because this is a list. If I pass something like this one now, check out. If I pass something like this one for x in colon, and if x is equals to in the double quote AUS, okay. So what we are going to do one thing. Let's check out whatever the condition I'm taking. This program is become a very big now. Let's check out what I'm going to do. If I get Australia, I want to take two inputs from the user. Okay, check out what for x1. Okay, I will take here x1. Okay, no problem. X1 in the range. I'll take a two inputs now. So which type of inputs? I'll take a subjects. Subjects name, suppose science and data science, suppose blind machine learning. Okay, and subject. Okay, put enter the subject x1 dot. Now I'll use here append, not an x1. Actually, I will take another one subject. Australian subject like that. Okay, I'm taking random blank. Better I will remove this because subject is subject. So, like this. Okay, I will do subject dot append, and I'll pass here sub. Okay. So can you tell me how many times this will take as a subject? Means how many subject you will take? 2 times, right? 2 times. So what I'm going to do, I'll print here, okay, and subject of Australia, comma, and I'll pass here subject. Now the next thing, I'll use else if. Okay, you guys are thinking now this is becoming a little bit big now. Let's check out. Else if condition is nothing but it seems like a if condition. So we have to pass here another one. So I'll use here x is equals to USA. If you are a USA, what is the work? So let me know what kind of work you want to give the USA state. If you give me the idea, so I can do it. Okay, I'll do some arithmetic operation. Okay, I'll do arithmetic operations. Print. Okay, for x in range 2. I want two inputs. Okay, so is it possible to take a1 and two inputs? No. So a1 is as a becoming like a two inputs. So what will happen here? Int into the bracket, enter the two inputs. Okay, this is correct. Yes or no? Or I have to take another one variable b1. Why? Because we are doing arithmetic operation. Enter the b1 value, a1 value. Okay, now I'll do one thing here. Yes, yes, I will explain this one. Subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay. So what we have done, this is a little bit division shouldn't be like, oh sorry, thank you. Okay, so we got this one. Now the point, I'm not executing this one. I will explain this point now. See, what is the main point here? We got x1. X1 is my temporary variable, right? So what we have added here for loop? Why? Because whatever the subject we are taking, it is becoming a two times you want to take. Means the subjects we are going to add two times. So once I execute this one, this line, whenever he gets the Astoria, see what I'm saying? Whenever con enters in con passes the Australia here, Australia is equals to Australia, then this for loop will hit. Once this for loop will hit, that time this subject also hits. So how many times this will hit for loop? Two times. Range function 0, 1. Got it? So the whatever the data subject will come, that will append into the subject list here. Are you getting your point? Yes. Got it? So now check out what will be the answer. See, enter the subject who is set. Why? Because he got the Australia here. What he got? He got the Australia here. So let's check out. If he got the Australia, I'll pass here data science. Okay, first data science. See, subjects of Australia. The first one enters successfully here. Subject Australia, subject. But when I pass machine learning, where did we get the error here? Oh, sorry, actually, I have to pass here input. Wait. Major mistake. Okay. So check out simultaneously what happens here. Simultaneously what happens here. The first, Australia is successfully executed and Australia's task is in adding the subject. Second, USA is entering here. USA's task is doing the arithmetic operation. But when I pass else statement and print this, these countries does not any tasks. Okay, so here we don't have a task for the other countries as well. So which kind of countries that one? So whatever the countries that contains from the X. Okay, so in the 6 countries, we have given the task to only for Australia as well as the USA only. Other countries doesn't have any task. So let's check out execution. See what happens. First enters India. India is equals to Australia. No. India is equals to USA. No. Then definitely this country is not having any task. This one. Second enters who? Dubai. Dubai, Australia is equals to no. Dubai, USA, no. Then he shows this country does not have any task. Okay. Then next who enters Australia. Australia is equals to Australia. Then he is a true. Now this string is a true. Right? So this is nothing but now I got the entering subject point. So I'm passing here data science and machine learning. Okay, so once I enter this one, check out what will happen. Subject of Australia, data science and machine learning, that is stored into this subject list. But once Australia completed his task, the loop will goes into the mode of USA. And USA has a task now, arithmetic operation. So he wants some values, but how many times? Two times. So now I have to pass 100 and 200. I'll pass here 50. It means A1 value is 100, B1 value is 50. Check out what happens. Addition 150, subtraction, multiplication. I got the error here. How small it is actually. I have to pass small because we have taken this variable as small. So we have to pass small. So once again check out. So subject, data, science, machine learning. Now they enter the 55. So addition is quarter 55, subject 44, 45, multiplication to 50, and division on 10. Sorry. Okay. And now I'm another one passing here 25 and 5. Now check out this is. So why this is executing two times? This one. This line executed two times. No. So why? Because we have added here range. So once we added the range, no, that is why it's executing two times. So else condition, check out the last some Japan as well as the UK. Once a USA completes his task, then Japan enters into the for loop. But Japan does not have any kind of operations. So he executed with these countries does not have any. UK has same. So this is the way we are working with the for loop into the if else condition into the for this range function means multiple for loop as well as the multiple if else condition. Are you getting a point here? Is it? Because see, I want to give some task to you. See, some task for exercise. Check out. You have to do three. Take a three blank lists. Add the different. Take a different means name, number, any kind of that. Any person's name. See what I'm saying? Any person's name. You can take a name, you can take a number, or you can take a address, but into the different sectors, into the different points. Okay. Then after that you have to take every person's. So you have to take, I think, 5 people's name. Okay. And every person's name, number, and city. Okay. Okay, and then that store into list, store into list. Which list now? See what I'm saying? Which list? That three blank lists you have taken, no, name, number, city's name, and that is the list you have to store it. Now, if you suppose, if you example, for example, you are taking one example as my name, suppose Abhay, okay, and you have added the Abhay name in between the five peoples. If you are getting Abhay, you have to add designation. See, this is a new. Once I got Abhay, what I'm saying, once I got, because so can you tell me if I'm adding the names into the list, can I fetch? Because in the into the five people's Abhay will be there, right? Into the five people's Abhay will be there, no? So what will be there? Once Abhay we got, you have to add the designation Abhay. So I'm just giving an example, okay? And designation as well as you have to print that list. So for the showing the designation, is it possible to take a list? Because yes, because you are adding the designation into the another one list. Are you getting my point here? This last one. If I got the Abhay, you have to add the designation of Abhay. Are you getting my point? Is it a little bit tricky, but is it possible from you, right? Can you do this task? One example of print, please. See, uh, you can do like, suppose the list is there, A is there, and you have added some AB here. You can directly pass AB. If you pass like my designation like this one, nation like this one, you can pass directly A and print it down AB. So in this way you can do also in this way, right? Print function it is easy now. So printing the data. See, I'll share this file as well. I'll share this file as well. So definitely you'll get this, right? Can you do this one? Yeah. So I think this is I got here we are going to end up the session. If you don't know, if you never get this point, I will tomorrow I'll explain this point. This will be very quickly tomorrow. I will explain this point. But just try to execute, try to implement this point. Okay, and definitely tomorrow we'll meet on the same time. Thank you so much for joining this session, and thank you for understanding. See you tomorrow at same time. Let's wrap up the session. Bye bye. Hello, sir. Sir. Yes, this is a 2 hours of class. Because of I'm not feeling well, that is why I'm just making 30 minutes before I'm sharing, closing this session, where we will send the answer. You can send through mail as well. I have shared mail. Sure. Thank you for answer. Thank you. You too. Where will? Yeah. Hope so. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, Rohan. You too take care. Thank you. Bye bye, guys.